In this video, learn how to win this TIG welder. It could be you.
Oh, I hope so.
Hi everyone, it's your two favorite idiots.
And me.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm projecting, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you down with the ship.
I was trying to underline that I can't count. That's really the approach that I was going for on that.
Oh, I was hoping you were rising above my
Oh no, I'm going below.
Four idiots, yeah.
Yes.
Four idiots. All right, let's be honest. My inbox is full of companies that would like to send us things to review. So my caveat with this one was, yes, you can send it to us, and yes, we will review it if we can give it away. So stick around to the end because we will show you the details, what you need to do to get entered to win this ArcCaptain TIG 200P AC/DC TIG welder. It's an $800 welder with maybe extra accessories that they sent us.
Could be a box of snakes.
Could be a box of snakes. So could this. But anyway, that's it. So hang out with us. We're gonna unbox the ArcCaptain inverter welder.
Couple tools, review some tools.
Yeah. The idea for giveaway actually came our way from our patrons over on our Patreon.
They're the best.
They are the best, truly.
I really like them.
They,
I think it's getting serious.
well, that's what you get. You get a direct line. You get a direct line to our emotional sides via Patreon and Discord. Let's get into it. So this is the ArcCaptain. First of all, what a name. Some real high quality feeling styrofoam there.
Yeah. That's,
Well,
I would give that like a 4 out of 10.
Step your styrofoam game up. That's what he's saying.
Slightly below average, but
we should keep hold of the packaging materials. We are shipping this out.
Oh, right. Yeah. Fair point.
Well, this is how you know it came from us.
All right. Well, one of my favorite things to do is to read
just reading.
Well, it's to read. The machine has perfect protection function, which provides corresponding code prompt when providing protection. The layout of the operation panel is convenient for users to operate. It says it right here.
It's got to be true.
Ooh. I mean, I'm expecting much more of this one than the Vibor one, simply based on price so far. So this is an $800 TIG welder. Keep in mind, if you watch the welder roundup video, my very first TIG welder, the Eastwood TIG 200, was a $750 welder, and it was great, still is. And that was...
Talk about trickle-down technology, man.
8 years ago, yeah. That one didn't have pulse, it has 4 knobs. This one has a fully digital display and some membrane buttons.
And at least one knob.
And at least one knob that pushes.
Ooh.
It does have a nice dedicated 220 plug.
Some leads in here. Ooh.
So we do get a regulator.
Is that a brill?
That is a brill.
Dude, got a brill.
Dude, you've got a brill.
It's a brill.
I bet you this is the exact flavor regulator that you get from the Everlast machines, but Everlast doesn't leave them in the original packaging. My favorite is to smell the quartz. That tells you a lot too.
You know what this smells like?
Huh.
I was at Harbor Freight yesterday and they had some sale tires. I'm gonna make a wagon for my boy. And those were sitting in my car overnight. And I got in this morning and my whole car smells like that now.
No way. So it's vinyl, not rubber.
Smell like down there.
Oh, way different. Okay. Yeah. So we got a ground, we got a stinger. Oh, we got a tungsten.
Got a
serrated.
Hey, nice.
A serrated 1/16 tungsten. Gray is, we've used gray. We like gray. Oh, that's nice.
Toothbrush.
A steel toothbrush. So this is the TIG 200P AC/DC. For the uninitiated, the AC implies that this can also weld aluminum. We've got our standard collection of TIG torch consumables. We've got an interesting gas interjection piece here. Oh, okay. So on the front, they have the gas coming in from its own dedicated port as opposed to through the dense connector. That looks like
it's
a Marlboro.
Sponsored by Marlboro. It's got a Marlboro TIG S.
So we've got our classic on-off trigger.
Can we find out what's in this?
Yeah,
the mystery box?
Let's open
the box
that.
of snakes.
I'm thinking this is probably a foot pedal.
Oh, is that a helmet?
Auto darkening welding helmet, yes.
That looks really small.
This is a very narrow.
Yeah.
That's real nice. Actually, sorry, the things were loose. It's not bad.
Foot pedal. Hefty unit.
Look at how big that base is. Look at this thing. You know, in all seriousness, the actuation does feel pretty good.
One thing I would immediately do, if I was the lucky winner, is maybe put a little grip tape on here.
For sure.
Just so you get that feel.
We'll go real quickly over how things look and feel in a more serious tone. So
It's a good shape. It's small.
it's got a nice Decepticon vibe to the front of it. We've got a few buttons. Pulse button, that's nice. So this does have pulse. We'll get into that. We've got a 26 series rigid head TIG torch, which is
You sure that's not flexible? Go.
this is starting to bend. The problem is they usually bend down here because that's where the copper is. But a TIG torch nonetheless. We got our ground, of course, paper clip. We've got our standard stinger, electrode holder for stick. We've got our, ooh, it's kind of
that cute little adapter.
I was like pulling it, expecting it to be.
That's precious.
220 to 110 adapter.
Little dongle.
And a gas hose. Big step up from the VVOR. We have an actual gas line with fittings and a regulator. So that's super nice. So the specs, 200 amps TIG at 25% duty cycle, 160 amps with stick at 25% duty cycle. So out of that 10-minute sample window, it'll weld for 2.5 minutes at full bore, which is reasonable. It's got a patented dash arc technology. I don't know what that is.
The lineup consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marzl vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented.
User-friendly digital LED display, easy-to-use control panel, super strong aluminum welding ability.
Does it do military-grade aluminum now?
Oh, who knows?
That's a personal pet peeve.
Now that's what I call military tough.
It claims 1/4-inch aluminum welding single pass. 26 style torch, 35-50 type TIG torch, don't know what that is. 5-year warranty and lifetime tech support, apparently. Now that is the most bold claim of all.
It's just one guy, but when he dies, tech support's over.
His lifetime.
Yes, to be clear.
It does support foot pedal control and allegedly weighs 26.5 pounds. There you go. Sure. So I've plugged it in and now I've turned it on. Wow. That is a very bright display. First thing I notice is we have a always on fan.
Man, I could see that amperage from across the shop.
So it starts on AC TIG, change it over to DC TIG. The fan did die down. Nice. So change triggering mode, pulse. Instead of pulse on or off, it says pulse no and pulse yes. All right, we got down slope, in amps, post flow, pre-flow, start amps, up slope, and welding amperage. So you change your AC frequency, that's nice. You can go down to from 20 hertz to 250 hertz. Wow, I've never welded that high on AC. And so you've got pulse on AC.
This is pretty nice. This little cheat sheet on the side, it even gives you your tungsten color and your filler material.
No way. All right, well, interface so far, I like it. You do have to do you have to click this to get it blinking and then cycle through, click that to then change that setting, then click it again and keep cycling through. Press the knob, turn the knob, press the knob, turn it again, then press it and move on. So it takes a little more time to pick the setting, but this is the only welder I've had that beeps like a microwave.
I think like it.
I think it beeps when, it's sort of like a, hey, you've pressed something.
Yeah, I like affirmation.
So we've got our trigger wire, gas wire. On TIG, it's electrode negative.
Correct.
Right? It actually doesn't really show how to hook up the TIG stuff in here properly. And now I need to get some argon. Just a small tank of argon will do.
Works.
Do you want to do the AC or the DC test? I think you should do the DC test.
Cool, all right, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Let's do that first. I wonder if you think this came with batteries?
Only one way to find out. Fire up the welder.
Delay time, short, middle, and long. I just like delay, middle delay. Aaron, being that you're on pedal, The 150 amps
That's a lot.
as the ceiling.
Sure.
How do you set up the pedal? I've got 2T mode, 4T mode, and spot. Maybe 4T is what they're calling the pedal mode. No, because it's still giving me an option for a downslope. I shouldn't have a downslope option when the pedal's plugged in. I don't know. Try it.
Let her rip.
Oh, the mask works. Not very well, but are you able to change your amperage with the pedal?
Yeah, we're good here. A little clunky on startup. Don't seem to get any post flow.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, no post flow.
Okay, it says 5 seconds of post flow. Let's give you 7.
I don't understand that flash that I'm getting. It's like I'm getting like full amperage out of the machine there as I'm like coming down with the pedal.
That's probably because of the triggering mode. Let's try a 2T.
Kind of feels like trying to figure out the popcorn setting on a microwave. It's like, dude, just do it for 2 minutes. All right, welding. Yeah, that's really strange. You just got that like 3 blips.
Are you able to floor it and get more amps?
I don't feel like I'm getting enough argon down here. I mean, I guess it's post flowing. Usually you can hear it at the torch. I hear nothing.
So you're getting, I mean, it's not an oxidized weld, but it surely is not a very well cleaned weld.
No, I'm pretty hot and spotty. You hear the initial burst of argon through the hose, and then it's like it disappears.
Because why would I tighten the front?
It's a brass fitting. It's just. I mean, it's working predictable here. Don't hear any argon coming out of that thing. Like it should be that same.
I feel it though.
You feel it?
Yeah. Like a hot cat's breath in your ear. I mean, it's not unshielded. That initial pop is funny. Aggressive.
Right?
Hot. You know, the funny thing about the foot pedal at this current moment is that it's so tall that and I have long legs, so it's pressing my leg into the bottom of the table.
It's good for short kings.
Yeah, yeah. Short kings, if you're out there and your feet don't touch the ground when you sit on a stool, this is for you. This is the equivalent of taping a 2x4 to the gas pedal so you can steal your parents' car. But the action of the foot pedal feels very good. As far as welding with a standard cup, not super clean metal, you know, the bottom 16th of this argon tank, like all these things into perspective, it feels like a fairly standard DC welding experience so far. The one thing so far regarding the foot pedal that doesn't make any sense to me is that there's no clear setting on here. There's 2T, 4T, and spot welding, which all those welding modes usually exist for the trigger, not a pedal. Normally there's a pedal mode because a pedal doesn't work like a trigger. This and the pedal function very differently. Pulse, yes. So let's do background amperage, 15 amps. Let's do a pulse frequency of 1 pulse per second and a percent on time of, just leave it at 50. And since we're pulsing, let's give her the beans. God, using this trigger on this torch feels awful. Well, let's try AC and give it the worst case scenario. No cleaning whatsoever. And pretend like this isn't how I normally weld. No regrind on the tungsten at all.
Ball it up, baby. I found the noise.
Okay, I already don't like this knob push selection.
Hard to do with gloves
clicks.
on.
Yeah, it is hard to do with gloves on, which it should not be. We're getting somewhere. Cleaning looks good. It's a little aggressive. You should never have it shut off so abruptly, but I mean, I am making a bead on aluminum. Ah.
This would be a great time to discuss our welding PPE.
That is going to leave a mark. It actually has pretty decent arc control with AC.
You know what I think it is, the issue here? It would be your welding posture.
I like to get down on one knee. Welding posture.
It's kind of apropos that I said it smelled like Harbor Freight earlier, because it does feel like that kind of thing where it will do what you need it to do, but some time with it and maybe a few small upgrades could make it an actual really useful piece of equipment at a much more affordable price.
Totally. To the winner of this welder, or if you buy an ArcCaptain welder, what's your first go-to upgrade you would do?
A gas lens, I would say.
Yeah, ditch the regular cup, put a gas lens on it. Honestly, for me, I'd take it a step further and take this apart. Like, you could call the guys over at CX or CK Worldwide and say, this is what I've got. Do you have a CK torch or a way we can hot rod this to put a CK torch on there?
Yeah.
Because you can get a flex head torch, you know, maybe go down to a 17 if that's the most of what you're gonna do, a little easier to hold, and then you can put a gas lens on that. And then get an amperage control that you like, you know, hit up Joe over at Hot Lights Welding. I would definitely get a high quality regulator, a full bottle of argon, obviously.
But really,
past that,
this is the heart of what you're getting in the package.
Right.
And I think there's some really good ventricles there. Heart analogy,
nice.
I don't know.
Nice. The display is great. The knob's a little finicky, but you get used to it.
If it's your only machine, I assume you would get used to it pretty quickly.
Totally. And you get everything you need to start. Can you get up and running on day one? Yes. Do you then have years and years to hot rod it, customize it? Absolutely.
This would be a great entry into the welding world.
This will allow you to play with lots of settings and get familiar with TIG. And then stick weld if you really want to. So, how can you win this welder? Breaking news! Breaking news! So since we started the beginning of this ArcCaptain welder review with intention to give away video, nothing new happened. It's just that I found an email that I should have read from ArcCaptain saying, hey, if you want to do a giveaway, let us know who wins and we will drop ship. So now we are officially giving away 2 welders. The first one, anyone can enter. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel and comment below this video, something ArcCaptain. Subscribe, ArcCaptain will drop ship you a TIG 200P with the mask and the pedal. The one we have, the one that we reviewed earlier in this video, we will ship to the winner as long as you're in the lower 48. But that one you can win by buying a raffle ticket from our store, a Lift Arc Studios sticker, or a Lift Arc Studios long sleeve t-shirt. Every dollar you spend, whether it's the $1 ticket, the $5 sticker, or the
$25
shirt, is an entry to win ours. And the one we have, everyone here will sign, and we'll do something else special. We'll throw some of our scrap metal in the box with it or something like that. So the first giveaway, the free one, ends August 18th. So subscribe and comment below this video, something ArcCaptain, make it funny. And the cutoff for that is August 18th. If you don't win that welder, we are giving away ours. The ways I've already explained, that cutoff is August 31st. So free raffle, comment below, ends August 18th. If you don't win or you're just feeling greedy, our raffle ends August 31st. Buy a raffle ticket, buy a sticker, buy a t-shirt. Every dollar goes to 1 entry, and our patrons automatically get 5 entries. Okay? 2 welders. You're welcome. Thank you, ArcCaptain. Everybody together say, thank you, ArcCaptain. All right. All right. Listen, if you win the first welder for free, I'm not sending you the second one. You can buy tickets. or merch, but I will not be sending you the second welder. There it is, you heathens. If you end up not winning, buy one. It's a good value for money.
Yeah.
AC/DC welder, 800 bucks.
Links in the description.
Linky in the descriptee.
All right, that's the end of the video.